I've mentioned in some past articles that I've written about Dancing with Death. Back in 2008, in the first 4 or 5 months of that year, I danced with death twice, and successfully danced with death, and better and fine and functioning now. Um, but in those subsequent years after Dancing with Death, I've had all sorts of ideas and things floating in my head about, this and that, but I was never able to get all the things fit together in like putting the pieces together of a jigsaw puzzle. And then I saw Randy Pausch's last lecture, and there's a link to his lecture in the article. If you have not seen it, it is a must. And that lecture was able to congeal, to put all these pieces and begin the process of putting them together. I kid you not, that one, it's an hour and about 20-minute lecture, that one lecture helped me put all, not all, but some of the pieces of my life together. And then about 1.5 years ago, I spent a month in Myanmar, which used to be called Burma. And man, I'll tell you, what happened there, Myanmar or Burma, is a military dictatorship. And human rights is a major issue in that country. And what I experienced in a protest rally at Chula Pagoda was very much like the civil rights movement back in the 60s when I was involved in it. And therefore, all those pieces started to congeal. And if you're in the situation where I was, trying to get all your pieces of the puzzle of your life together and understand it more clearly, I have a couple suggestions mentioned in the essay. And what I'd like you to do is to sit down with somebody and talk to the person about what's swirling around in your head. What are the ideas that just don't seem to relate or connect? And if you do, it will be, you must watch the Randy Pausch last lecture. Then sit down and talk to somebody. When I was in college, I taught art history as a teaching assistant, and I've taught art history at the college level for almost 2 decades. My favorite painting is William Turner's The Fighting Temeraire. At the end of the lecture, there's a video of the picture of the Fighting Temeraire. And that is a good analogy to what was swirling around in my head as a result of Dancing with Death and the trip to Myanmar. And I want you to spend a couple minutes just watching that video. And then you'll understand what I experienced since Dancing with Death and my return from Myanmar. Things do come together if you give it a chance. So my suggestion is watch the last lecture, watch the video also of the Fighting Temeraire coming together, and your life will also come together. In the meantime, you take care. And thanks for watching the video, and thanks for reading this article. Thank you.